Hey, I'm Chris,
And I'm Matt.
and we're Yonko Duo, and we're going to be talking to you today about the mythical god devil fruits. Are there more? Are there less? We'll talk about the ones that are confirmed and the ones that we have speculations on. Matt, kick us off here. What was your opinions of our main character, Monkey D. Luffy, and heavy spoilers? And him with the Nika Nika no Mi devil fruit rather than the Gum Gum.
Yes, everything will be spoilers on this
Yeah,
channel moving forward.
yeah, just get out of here.
Um, yeah, I love the Nika Nika fruit. The I want the reason why I'm talking about this, or I want to talk about this, is because there wasn't enough build up to this, or maybe not enough understanding about God Devil fruits, and there wasn't really that much foreshadowing for Luffy to be the god, to have a god devil fruit. And these mythical human devil fruits, they're all mythical god human devil fruits. I mean, we have Chopper, who's the normal Hito Hito no Mi model human, but who knows if that's actually accurate. I'd love to theorize that it's some type of crazy advanced person devil fruit, similar to Vegapunk's Brain fruit.
Hmm.
Then we got Luffy, Sun God Nika represent. Then we got Sengoku,
Yep.
who is Big Buddha himself, the goat, the literal goat, is the champion of this entire series.
I love Sengoku. He's a great character, especially when we had his devil fruit revealed.
I love Sengoku's little goat that walks around and eats all of his papers.
That's adorable. And his
with
gorilla.
the little cowbell. And then we have Onimaru. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
So many devil fruits are in Wano. Love it. So many mythicals. Love it. Need to learn more about mythicals.
Yeah.
And so I guess Onimaru, it was a mythical human fruit, but I don't know if it was a god human fruit.
So it was a yokai devil fruit, which yokai in Japanese lore are essentially things like fairies, or you can compare them to spirits or demons. And with Onimaru's, he could clearly turn into kind of like this spirit-esque warrior monk. So Oda is definitely playing off of that. Now, they're considered like entities not human, so could fall in the category of god type deal, but I would almost think lesser. Like, I wouldn't like classify a fairy or like a spirit or a demon as like god there. But his is very interesting, and it does fall into that human category, which seems to be a very rare category of devil fruit. Yet, if you have it, like Chopper, congratulations, you can talk. Same thing with Onimaru, because you're an animal that ate it. But the more interesting piece of these devil fruits is this god category, with Luffy and Sengoku being the really only known two to ever have these types of mythical devil fruits of this god caliber.
And Sengoku, I love him. We need more of him.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's technically retired, and now he just supervises activities, but more understanding about these god fruits are it's needed.
Yep.
Because I still can't get over Luffy just has the power of imagination at this point.
The power of the sun.
The power
Man,
of the sun.
I'm not mad at it. I'm okay with him having this, but man, I just feel like there could have been more breadcrumbs leading me to this. I felt like it was scarce. We saw some in Skypiea with Eneru and the etchings on the wall and the whole scene of the campfire, but there wasn't enough of this buildup. Like, why did we never hear about these slaves that who refers to, like, calling out for like Joy Boy or the sun god? I feel like there could have been more brought up, which would have made the payoff of him having this, it would have made it better. It would have made the payoff worth more.
I think all they needed to do was make Luffy smile a little more when he's fighting. I mean, Granted, the reason why Sun God Nico looks so intimidating is because Luffy looks like a psychopath when he transforms. You know, if
Mhm.
someone's coming to rip your head off with a cracked out smile like that, I am a lot more afraid of the guy smiling because they have a plan.
Yeah.
Like,
So much confidence. It's like All
like
Might.
yeah, like if we saw Luffy like in a couple like really hard fights, just
Hmm.
crack a smile and be like, this is intense. Like, but he's always. I think it changes his. He has a very creative way of fighting. He always has. Like, so that's why the Nika Nika fruit is best with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, there need. I want more foreshadowing on that.
Yeah. Me too. Oh man, it feels like these God Devil fruits kind of came out of left field to me. Like, well, not left field. Uh, I really like Sengoku's. Now that we have the Sun God Devil fruit as well, you have to wonder what other God Devil fruits are out there. Like, is there going to be a Moon God Devil fruit? Will there be a Lightning God Devil fruit? Will there be a Jesus Christ God Devil fruit? Like,
Speaking of lightning god devil fruit, let's talk about Eneru because
mm,
it's it was confirmed he ate the Rumble Rumble fruit, and that power to me, I can totally see Oda just correcting it or saying it was a mistake, just like the Gum Gum fruit. Um, not saying that he made a mistake, but
it's so interesting that they hide their names. That's like, and like I could, it's the God Devil fruit, sure, but I almost wish we got a little mention of that. Like, oh, these from Kaido or something, saying, oh, that God Devil fruit, they can like, some Devil fruits even hide their names. But yeah,
yeah, when the chapters were coming out, I would totally be fine with a whole nother chapter of talking about God Devil fruits and what they've done and how powerful they can become. And Kaido said it himself that zone devil fruits change the appearance of how you look, right?
yep.
Came out of his words when he was fighting Luffy. That's why he started towards the end being like, "This isn't a gum gum fruit. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about anymore. That's not your fruit's name. I don't know what it is, but it's not that."
Don
And
Flamingo said a similar thing when he was fighting Luffy, if I remember that.
yeah, Doflamingo said something. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's a little bit of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Doflamingo was a little confused when he hit Luffy, right?
Hmm. And it also does lend credence to Red Hawk now having the fire. But I was like, oh, so much friction, rubber,
When
fire,
Eneru
sure.
when Eneru fought Luffy at the end, he became that giant lightning Buddha.
Yeah, yeah, like a very much godlike image,
Yeah, like
like
the
a
Hito
Raijin.
Hito no Mi model Thor.
Hmm. Huh. I could see it.
Yeah,
Hito no Me model like the Raijin with the god like with the drums too.
yeah,
Like
model Raijin. That's so much. Yeah,
man, there could be like yeah, you're 100% right, Matt. Like that could have easily been a god devil fruit. So the mythical god Raijin, I think, could have been the form of Eneru's devil fruit there, which man, that would have explained so much for why he was able to take that final form at the very end, right before Luffy knocked his ass into the bell.
also, Chris, not to mention, Oda has him planned. Oda knows he's coming back to the story. Oda, like, apparently you can breathe in space. That's amazing. Fun fact about One Piece. He goes to space. He has an army. He still
Mhm.
has that giant Noah's Ark.
The Maxim.
Yeah, the Maxim. He's gonna put all the robots on it, and he's gonna come right back down and try to conquer Earth. Or at the very least, he learned some information that like is end game level information.
Yeah. He's definitely going to weave his way back into the main story. As far as how Oda is going to do it, man, I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe he will load up the Maxim with like robots and try invading. Maybe he's just gonna like try staying out of people's hair after Luffy beat him up so bad. I have no idea what we have planned for him.
Is there anything related to space outside of Eneru's cover story?
I would say probably Egghead right now. If there's gonna be a space station anywhere, it would be on Egghead. Um, outside of that, the five Elder Stars being named, one of them we now know is named Saturn, and then the ancient weapons also being named after planets. But why? Are you getting at something specific?
No, I'm just kind of thinking when Eneru's move is going to be.
I don't know. I feel like something will occur with Emu. He's probably going to have an interplanetary power or something like that, maybe similar to Fujitora's. I don't know when he's going to present himself back in the main story of the One Piece game here.
Well, he's not showing up in Egghead. That's for
Yeah, that'd be
sure.
way too many characters. If we
That
would
would
have
be like
Kizu, yeah.
Egghead already has like it is a tiny island. Okay,
Mhm.
this is. I mean, I think this island is probably the same size as the Arlong Park Island where Nami grew
Oh,
up.
um,
Fuchsia, Orange Town. Um,
oh, I know what you're talking about. It's not. I don't think it was Orange Town though.
insert information here in editing.
Yep, the power of editing. Um, yeah, it is a tiny island. Uh, the, outside of the island, I don't know what the ramifications of these other God Devil fruits will be if they've already been eaten, if they're still out there.
I think there has to be more. I think
Yeah,
there has to be more.
I think
Um,
Blackbeard will have one. Blackbeard will most certainly will have one.
yeah,
Um,
I think a god like a human fruit modeled devil.
mm, uh, like that's kind of actually in the realm of Sentamaru's where it's yokai because like devil demon. Um, but like the actual devil, if you're like referring to like Lucifer or something like that, would very much be an interesting concept for a devil fruit.
Yeah. Well, we
Hmm.
have the sun god, we have the Buddha,
One could assume we have the moon god as well.
the moon
Uh,
god.
what were the
Well,
other gods?
Eneru is the Raijin.
Yeah, like we had them figured out at one point. There was the sun, the moon, the earth, and then what's there, the sea, or was it the sky? The four gods were
We were
named.
talking about the forest, and we thought Ryukyugu would have one of the. Oh, and then there's also Dragon. How he's gonna have some type of. I think it's gonna be a god human devil fruit.
I've heard a lot of theories about dragon. I've heard he might have the god dragon fruit, which is a dragon that can control like weather and winds, which I'm like we kind of already saw that with Kaido, and his name being dragon is a little
I
too
don't
much on
want
the
to see.
head.
I don't want to see more dragon things happening.
Yeah, I'm good on dragons for a bit here. I don't need anything else. Um, uh, what else? Who else out there could hold a god devil fruit or like in some sort of speculatory way
Off the
we
top
can
of my
put?
head, I'm going. Ryukyugu could have the forest god.
Hmm.
Dragon could have the wind god. Uh, Eneru could have the Raijin, the thunder god.
Yep.
And frankly, that's five could be god devil fruits.
Yeah. I don't think Kaido's would classify him as a god. I think his is strictly just dragon.
No, his is a mythical fish.
Mythical fish. That's what it
Yeah.
was. And it's the whole story of the koi going up the waterfall.
I will never refer to Kaido as a dragon. Kaido is a mythical fish. Magikarp use Thunder Bagura.
Um, Yamato's is not a god, right? Hers is a guardian. It's the Fox
Yes.
Guardian.
It's a mythical fox devil fruit.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I think we're missing the sea. And then
Oh,
Ryokyu
that's
might be the
easy.
land.
That'll be Emu. Emu's totally the same.
Yeah.
Isn't Emu there's like a translation thing. Emu backwards is Umi. Umi in Japanese is the same word for sea. Boom.
Okay. That's 100% something Oda would do. That's 100% something Oda would do right
His
there.
name is Sea, dude. Ocean god.
Yeah.
Or the Poseidon devil fruit that actually controls the oceans. Whereas Poseidon is an ancient weapon that is Shirahoshi. So there are two Poseidons. Basically.
Interesting. If Umi is sea backwards, that's something Oda would totally do. Like Elbaf with Fable, like it is 1000% something Oda would do. If Umi translates to sea in Japanese, yeah, that I 100% believe that Imu probably has the power of the sea or like oceans and water, like everything like that. And we've been looking for that devil fruit to pop up for a long time, and it makes sense for it to be like a god devil fruit too, because it's the direct weakness to all devil fruits.
The sun versus the sea.
Ooh,
Who's going to win? Ooh.
probably the sun. That's way bigger than the sea. And it's way hotter. The sea would evaporate if it got close to the sun.
Well, I think on that note, Chris.
All right, well done. Well, I've been Chris.
And I've been Matt. Stay tuned.
Bye. Good day. Get out of here,
Okay,
you.
mate.
Get out. You leave now. Get out of this video. All right.
Goodbye.